So what exactly is Yaakov telling Esav? Im Lovon garti ve'echaroto. I've sojourned with Lovon. I've delayed till now. So Rashi cites two pshatim from the Midrash. Why did Esav want to kill Yaakov? Because he took the blessing. Esav, as a person, was the most physical human being that existed. As much as he has, as we see later, after he sees this very valuable gift, the flocks, the herds that he sent him, and even according to Rashi, based on Midrash, he sent him precious stones. He says, but I have so much. Meaning, as much as he had, he didn't have it all yet. And Yaakov went, and he pulled the rug from under him. The great blessing that was meant to be his, he took from him. So this is actually, Yaakov went into the inner sanctums of material and took it from him. So it's unforgivable. So what does he tell him? Garti. So Rashi says the first interpretation. Nasi sar v'choshuv elager. I didn't become this minister, this prestigious personality. I'm a stranger. Enoch kedai listen osi al birchas avicha shiberchani havi gvir lachecho. There is no basis why you should despise me and hate me for the bracha of your father who blessed me. You should be the gvir lachecho. You should lord over your brother. Because we see the blessing never happened. Okay? Because I did not. I've been here in no man's land, and I'm nothing. Not only that, I'm an escapee. He had to flee from Lavan. So nothing, 36 years have passed, and I'm not what I was supposed to be. Okay, which we'll discuss in a moment. Davar acher, Garti. What's Garti? The Gematria Taryag. The numerical value of Garti is Taryag, 613. Klomad, im Lavan Garti, im Lavan Harosha Garti. Although I sojourned with Lavan Harosha, V'tar mitzvah shamarti, and despite that, I observed the Taryag mitzvahs. V'lo lemadati masav aroyim. I did not learn from his evil ways. So Rashi says, Garti is Taryag. The difficulty is, meaning, if you take the letters Taryag and you rearrange them, it spells Taryag. Okay? This is the message he's sending Esav. The question I asked, which is an obvious question, what does Rashi have to say? It's gematria. Gematria is numerical value. The letters, Garti, those letters are Taryag. It's the same word. We don't have to get involved in numerical value, right? Garti is Taryag. But Rashi says, no, more than that. That not only is it, there's a Taryag, its numerical value is Taryag. So what does that add to the understanding? Garti is Taryag. That's what Rashi should say. You understand the question, Ernie? Again, Chazal, he's quoting Chazal. Garti is begematria Taryag. If you add up the numerical value of the letters, it's 613. Uh-huh. The words, the letters themselves, Garti, are the letters of Taryag.
Oh, I see.
Right? So what is Rashi adding? It's not only the letters, but even the numerical value is Taryag. So I was thinking, sometimes we make a presentation. Something may appear to be that, but it's not that. So by rearranging the letters Garti, it's Taryag. It reads that way. But the question is the essence that? Well, we're learning now Masisa Shorim Nikius. Right? The area of cleanliness. That a person is so removed from the sin and so committed to the mitzvah that there's no trace of anything which would in any way deter him or remove him from doing the mitzvah or even consider justifying sinning. Right? That's the whole concept of nikius. What is the difference between something which reads Taryag or something which is Taryag? Numerical value means that's its essence. Taryag mitzvah shamarti means I observed it in its innateness. That's gematria. Gematria is, it's not only the way you read it, The person appears to be a great tzaddik. He appears that way. He presents himself as that. But in terms of the genuineness of what he is, he's not that. Because the traces of sin within his behavior, because he still has conflicts. Yaakov is saying, as when I left, that was my essence. I was Yaakov Yishtam Yoshev Aholim. There wasn't a trace of sin within me. Nothing has changed. I'm coming back unscathed. That's what he's adding. It's not only the way it's read, Taryag, but it's Gematria. The numerical value is that it's the essence of the word is Taryag. That's what the Gematria adds onto the way it's read. Therefore, it's Gematria, it happens to be the same letters. You have two people. They look alike, they dress alike, they speak alike, but they could be worlds apart. They both put on tefillin, both daven, but in their essence, they're different types of people. One person is pure of the pure. The other person may be a tzaddik, but he's not at the same level. It's a different dimension, although they appear to be the same. That would be the letters, the way they're read. Gematria means it's the essence. That's the numerical value. That's what Yaakov is saying to Esav. Now, over here he says, what is Taryag? Im lovan garti, targ mitzvah shomarti. Seemingly, we should stop right there. What does he add? V'lo lamadti memasav harovim. I did not learn from his evil ways. Seems to be superfluous, right? I observed the targ mitzvahs. I did not violate them. What is he adding? I did not learn from his evil ways. What he's adding is exactly what we're saying. There's no trace. Observing targ mitzvahs is one thing, but if you learned, if there's any way he had any level of influence on you, that means there's some degree of interest in his way of behavior. So if that's the case, at some level, I'm conflicted because I have an interest in what he represents. That he's saying, no, that's the gematria. I did not learn from his evil ways. There's not even a trace or an interest of that. Whatever he represents, I despise. Therefore, it is impossible that I justified at any level doing anything which is not correct. Therefore, I'm as pure now as I was before I left. That's okay. Now, if you look back in Parshas Vayetze,
Before you go there, I'm sorry, I just want to ask. So why is Yaakov telling Lavan this? He just, Esav. He just told Esav, I didn't become anything. I didn't become a prince.
We'll get there. We're not there yet. Just want to set down the facts, what it's saying, then we'll get there. What's the value of telling them this? If you look back on Chof Ches, Chof Aleph, Parshas Vayetze, chapter 28, Posuk Chof Tes. After he had the nevuah, the prophecy in Har Moriah, when he awoken, he made a neder. Vida Yaakov ned Lamor. And he says, Im ha'iyeh Elokim imodi, ushmarani b'derech hazeh, shor anochi holech, v'nosan li lechem lecho beg lilbosh, v'shavti b'sholom b'eisovi. And you bring me back in shalom with peace to my father's household. V'y Hashem li l'Elokim. So Rashi says, b'sholom. See Rashi on Chof Aleph. B'sholom, sholem minachet, shol elmad midarkei lovan. What does shalom mean? I am perfectly removed from sin, that I will not learn from his ways. So it's not I will not sin. I will not learn from his ways. That's the level he wants to return with. That there's not even a conflict at any level, and this is the gematria. Garti is what? Is not only the letters of Taryag, but it's the gematria. And what is the gematria? That I did not learn from his evil ways. Okay?